Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All right then. Okay. Yeah, that was my oldest brother. He was calling me, updating me on my mother's, on our mother's condition, you know. And I'm just me myself to come on. See, us men is different. Like I'm talking when I say us men, I'm talking about us men color. You know what I'm saying? You know, most of us. We don't like. We like for you. Most of us, we like for you to just cut to. I'm a man. You know, cut to the chase on things. You know what I'm saying? Once you tell me that my mother's good or my family members good and stuff like that, then I'm one of those people. Like if they say they don't have no rooms reserved for in them hospitals or whatever, which I don't really like. I try to avoid from going to the hospitals and stuff like that because I don't really like. I really don't. I'm more comfortable in my own, as you can see on my most of my videos. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like a home person. You know what I mean? Only time I go out is really like now. I feel like I need to go out now and make sure I got all what I need, everything I need and stuff like that. But as for saying, well, going through the IUC and she in the MRI and all that type of stuff, and she's doing good. We don't know whenever they come back with the whatever, you know, she ain't nothing wrong. Now, mind you, it says nothing wrong. She's just sitting in the hospital. She said, I guess, hopefully, to me, I'm hoping that it represents her being a dish to me. You know what I'm saying? Next few minutes of saying, oh, that the ambulance gonna shift her home and give me the paperwork, the papers, and everything, the type of medicine that she'll be getting, take it to the pharmacist and all of that, so I get it over with and just keep her well. That's the most important thing to me. Keep her well. Get her home. Get main thing is if once you say she's good and there's no need for her to be sitting in the hospital like that, I'm like this in my mind. Why you still got her sitting in the hospital? You know what I'm saying? I know they got to wait on the what you call it. I'm learning all this stuff. You know, autopsy and lapsy tests and all these different types of things. Oh, that's a spam. I don't mm-mm. Spam risk, but yeah, yeah, that's the type of person that I am. You know, I don't like the now because you know she is at home, and I don't believe me to be give you the real truth record behind me. I don't really believe in. I'm one of those. That's not is to put my family members in a nursing home. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than somebody else. You know, or whatever. You know, every own way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? They got their own way of doing it. You know, some people feel it's necessary that they need to put their family members in a so-called healthcare facility or nursing home or whatever. Some people feel the need, they feel it's necessary now. You know what I mean? Some people feel certain conditions, certain things that may transpire, you know, and you know, and certain things may take a turn into where they have no other choice or whatever. But I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna endure. I don't believe I just don't believe in doing that. I just don't. Me personally, I don't believe in that. Now, other people can want to follow. They do what they want to do because the way it is what it is. I just feel like certain people is just put on this planet for certain things. I don't think everybody is not saying that they're capable of doing it. For me personal, I feel like I was built and made for this. Every built and made, I would say maybe they're not built but and made for the same mission. Now at the same time, people for the most part, let me throw this in there. I would say, and throwing shade or nothing like that, but I say on average, the majority of the time, most people are just selfish when it comes to stuff like that. Most people are just selfish. I'm just gonna keep it real. Now, am I coming on here just trying? No, I ain't gonna throw shade or nothing. I'm just speaking in general. I'm just making generalizations and stuff like that, and just telling you what it is. Um, a lot of people selfish. Now, some people be in situations where it depends on the situation. They might need other help, but the truth of the matter is, it ain't gonna be no help. It is no help like getting the help and being in your own space in your own home. I'm just gonna keep it up above with you. I'm gonna keep it real. There is no place like home, and y'all know that. And we all of us, I'm pretty sure all of us is aware that in them hospitals, in them nursing home, I'm not saying everybody in there. I'm just saying the majority of them. You may find maybe 2 or 3 that may be concerned or whatever, but the majority of the time, let's just keep it real. Everybody in them hospitals, in them so-called healthcare facilities, ain't concerned about you. They not. They just not. Everybody ain't on the same. Think about it. In them hospitals, do you think everybody is on the same page and loving and caring and all that? The majority of the hospitals, you know damn well it ain't. You know damn well ain't nobody gonna love and be concerned and just have that love and that heavenly care about you in the nursing home. And then when the last time can you look on YouTube and find videos of when people come to the hospital? We love them so much. Oh, we gonna take care of them good, and y'all ain't got nothing to worry about or whatever. You know, they're gonna be good, and the patients are so comfortable until they ain't crying no more, and they loving us and things of that nature. They love us so much they don't even home at the hospitals and stuff. They go, you know damn well you don't see that nowadays. Now you're not the majority of the time, 99% of the time, 100%. I'm telling 100% truth, and some of you out there know I'm telling the truth. A lot of you just probably gonna be disagree, maybe whatever. But yeah, a lot deep down within, all of us know reality in our mind. We just want to debate it. We know the truth. Just like people know when they're doing right and they know when they're doing. If you're an adult and you know right from wrong, you know right from wrong. We know in reality that they got people out there in the hospital. The majority, I'm gonna say the majority of them don't give a damn about your loved ones or your relatives if they get down in them hospitals. Now you got a few in that, and this is not to throw shades at the few that's really doing what they supposed to be doing. But man, you know we don't have that nowadays. Y'all know this. Eh? Now, if you living back in the 1940s and 1980s or something, you all know what I'm talking about. Then people was a little bit more concerned. You had a headache or something like that. They give you some medicine, give you a little cough drop, or I'm just making up something. They give you a little slice, give you a little water, give you a little aspirin or something, and you got really well, really fast, and you went home. But shoot, nowadays you go in there and you go in there, and you have a high fever, and you have to stay over. They finding ways to take you out in there. Let's just keep it real. Yeah, but like I said from the beginning, that's not my belief. I don't believe in people, and this is not throwing no shade to nobody. I'm just saying me. I don't believe in putting none of my people in the nursing home. I just don't believe in that. It's just not my belief. I'm not trying to come on and showboat it before people and showboat it on video and all that kind of stuff. Look at me like this and that. I'm better. No, that has nothing to do with that. I'm genuinely telling you, that's just not my belief. I don't believe in that. I just don't. I don't know why I don't, but I just don't. Maybe because of the way I was raised the way I was taught by by my mother. You know, I didn't have my father in my life, but you know, from my raising me and my brothers and sisters, she raised all of us right. You know, in the way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the morals that she instilled in us. You know, this is not on here trying to discredit the fathers, and you know what I'm saying, because things happen. Some people have a season in their life where they go through certain things, and then the mother stepping up and she's being ever she got to do, she doing everything, you know, and the father he go through his little crisis and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fathers out there, you know, in our community, You know what I'm saying? Not no other community, but in our, yes. Shout out to those fathers that's doing their thing, stuff like that. But I just don't believe in nursing and putting. I don't doing that. If situation, somebody will probably ask me now, what would you do if um the only way something like that will go down, I'm deceased or whatever. You know, I'm not on the planet or whatever. But other than that, I'm alive. Hell no. No. I'm gonna put it like that. Mm-mm. No. You know, so right now, I'm just waiting on the, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna keep calling and finding out that hopefully next time they get on the phone with me and I get on the phone with them, they telling me that she's being discharged. That's the main, most important thing to me, you know, because I'm gonna endure. Like when it comes to righteousness, in that way, you know what I'm saying. I'm a person of war when it comes to that part. When it comes to righteousness, you know what I'm saying. Right doing and making sure a person, my people is good and stuff like that. Be a endure, stick it out, no matter what it is, no matter what the obstacles is, stick it out. Because God will give you energy to be able to go through whatever you need to go through. Yep. Um, I guess I'll just entitle the video. I don't believe it's not my no, I don't that's not my belief in putting my family members in a nursing home. That's not my belief, is to put my family in a nursing home. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, these doctors. Okay, I'm gonna put on video. Hello.
Hi, is this Mr. Clarence?
Yes, ma'am. This is him.
This is Janice, the case manager on your mom's case.
Okay.
And I just spoke with your brother Eric, but there were some questions he couldn't answer.
Okay.
And he asked me to call you.
Well,
sorry to be bombarding you with phone calls, but does she have home health?
Home health. Well, when they first released her from the hospital, the last time and brought her home, because I'm the one that's taking care of her, because I had promised her that I didn't want to, I don't want her to never be in a nursing home. And I said, as long as I'm alive, I don't want her in no nursing home. They've been coming by as much as they could, but that I would, for me, it didn't matter. I'm sticking it out, and I want to make sure she's good. That's what I'm doing now, keeping things right. No.
No. And do you remember who she had? Or would you want them back again?
It doesn't matter. Yes, I mean it doesn't matter with me, but I'm just gonna continue with my mother and at home here and whatever. That's all I'm concerned about.
She doesn't have to have home health. I'm just asking if they thought she would benefit, would you want the company you had?
Okay, I mean if it happened, yes. I mean I'm not gonna deny it. No.
Okay, who was it? Do you know?
Only thing I can remember is Richard. I couldn't keep up with all the names when they was coming here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the company's name.
Oh, That I don't even know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. If they recommend it, we'll just pick 3 new ones. And what we do is you pick your first choice, the second choice, and the third, and then whoever is available would take the case. But right now, I'm just gonna say no. Now, as far as medical equipment, the hospital bed.
Yes, she do.
Okay. And
she have 2 of them. Matter of fact.
Oh, and how about a Hoyer lift or any lift?
All that's here. She got all that here already. She got a wheelchair and everything.
Wheelchair. What about for the bath? Does she go get in the shower?
Well,
or just bed bath?
She just bed. I just do whatever I need to do I do it in stuff like that.
Okay. So bed, lift, wheelchair.
She got
anything oxygen or breathing or anything like that?
No, she don't have nothing like that. But she have all the whole lift and all. She got all that here. As a matter of fact, she got 2 beds here.
Okay. And the lift and wheelchair, that's the other 2 things.
Yeah, she have that adjustable wheelchair. She got all that in here.
Okay. Is she, as far as you know, is she being monitored on a drug called Coumadin?
I'm sorry. Just say that again.
They would be drawing her blood like once a month. It's in her Coumadin.
Okay.
She's not on that, is she?
No.
Okay. She a dialysis patient?
I think yes.
Should you take her to dialysis 3 times a week?
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to like register her to go back to the hospital and stuff, with the transportation and stuff like that. I am.
So who does the dialysis?
Well, she ain't been to a doctor's since December. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so she doesn't have dialysis. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Plenty of family. Yes, she has family support.
Yes.
Financially, everything.
Oh yeah, she have. She also. What you were saying, I ain't want to miss nothing.
The financial status, everything is okay with meds, food, lights, and all that.
Oh yes, yeah, I have, and then I have my spiritual family too. My man that I look up to as a father, his wife. They come by, and they really supported me, and they support me all the time, practically every day.
Well, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, he answered all the other things. He had steps to deal with. She lives with you. Help her bathe, and you transport her when she needs to go.
See, look, let me tell you something. See, I've been living with all of my brothers and sisters. That when they got a certain age, they left and got on their own. But for some reason, I end up staying. And so I've been staying with my mother for all my life.
I gotcha.
Yes.
So it's great that you do that, sir.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
And
yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm going to keep you as my contact from now on. Okay.
Okay. Then, do you know when will she be have a discharge?
I haven't. She's having one today yet. Nobody said anything. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. Right now, she's being transferred to a different floor, right? They called you and told you about that?
Yeah, they told. Oh, she being transferred
to a neuro floor. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, because I'm thinking.
To the neuro ICU, I don't know, but if she's just going to the neuro floor, I'm over the neuro ICU and the ICU, but I'm not over the neuro step down, you know? So whoever it is, we communicate to each other via Epic, so everybody will be up to date.
Okay, because they said there's nothing wrong with her no more, and I'm thinking in my mind, okay, well, I don't know at all. I'm not educated in these fields or nothing like that. But I'm like, if she ain't nothing wrong with, there's no need for her to just be sitting in the hospital like that when she got family members at home that's willing to take it on. You know what I'm saying? If it's nothing that's wrong with her.
Right. So I'm sure that as soon as they feel she's medically ready, and it may be today, she may be discharged right here from the ICU.
Well, I hope so then.
The one doing that.
Okay, well, I hope so then, because from what the girl, somebody else explained, I don't know who they were, they explained to me and was telling me about there wasn't no room for all the room for something full or something like that, and she's doing well.
The hospital's full, so we have to wait for other discharges so that people can move out of here, but sometimes they're well enough to go ahead and go from here.
Oh.
So what she was trying to explain is that she does have orders if she can go to the floor because she's medically stable, but if she can't get a room in a short period of time, she may go home from here.
Okay, because I'm literally like I'm got the house ready, keeping ready. I'm doing it all the time. you know.
All right. Yeah, and I'll let them know.
Okay, because there's no need, if she's fine, there's no need for her to just continue to sit in the hospital like that if she's fine like that. And I can do the rest at home.
Exactly right. We don't like to keep people here either, so need to be here. So I will contact the doctor and let him know that if he feels that you're ready.
Yes.
You're ready.
And my the man,
she's ready.
The man that looks up to me as a father, they all is concerned about it too. So they really support me on my end, and I really appreciate them for that. And that's, I say I throw that and let you know that too. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
All right then. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah. And what I was saying, I said I wanted to record since I was on here. I just record the whole section of everything. You see what I'm saying? That's not my belief, is to put my family, throw my family members in the nursing home. I'm just that. I'm not doing. See the way I'm talking now. I'm gonna show you the way I'm talking now. I promise you, this is the way I am when I turn this camera off. Same way. I don't change. I don't change. This is me. The whole yard on the rear. This is me. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe in all that type of stuff. Yeah, I just don't. I say, okay, I'm literally wanting, and I really genuinely mean well. I promise you, I'm not lying for the camera. I'm not joking. I'm not doing nothing. I don't do that. I'm being real right now. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Not even the views and stuff. I got videos on my YouTube. I'm gonna throw this in there. I have videos on my YouTube channel that they don't have not one view on there, and they've been up like almost 5 years, and they don't have not one view on at all. 0 views. But I don't care, because see, I'm not in it for the fame. I'm just not, bro. I'm not into it. I just love making videos. I just love creating content way before our mother even before it even gotten to this point. You know what I mean? Because this is something that I started doing YouTube in 2013, right? So that has nothing to do with me trying to showboat it. I'm not doing that. You see what I'm saying? If they didn't, if YouTube and social media, if it didn't exist, I would still be the same person. I believe it's just something. This is just, it's just in it. It's just in the DNA of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting it, like I said, I'm not doing that. I don't believe in doing that. I'm gonna tell the truth. Now, if something is untrue, then I'm willing to come forward and say, my bad, that was a lie. I did it out of whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it as real as possible. That's how I am. So I think I might take this video here and put it up on my other YouTube channel too as well. Yeah, but I don't believe in all of that. You know what I mean? I just don't believe in all that. That's why I was letting them know up front, because they was notice she was asking about all the beds and stuff like that. See that bed? This is literally a hospital bed right here. They got the rail in there, the rack, the bed, what you call the thing? The frame. They got the frame, and this is the mattress in here. The frame is literally in the living room. In there, the living room is big. Is like the kitchen over here and the stove oven over there, and they got a big sofa. They got a long sofa in there, and brown sofa, and they got the bed. What I said, the bed frame. They got the bed frame is literally in there in the living room. Yeah, and she got a bed in there in the room in back this way. And they was asking me that, you know what I'm saying? Does she have a bed, this and that and the third? Of course she got a bed. What make you, why would you even ask a question like that? She was in the hospital and she had that. I mean, just because something like this occurred, now you want to say that I think what it is, they be literally trying to find the least little whatever. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What you mean? Do she have a bed at the house? She had a bed at the house the same way they came and got her and took her to the hospital. Hell yeah, that's why I told her she got 2. And I told the truth. That the bed. That's the bed there, and the frame is literally in the living room. the bed frame. So I don't believe in it's not my belief is to put my family my family members in the nursing home. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I may come back a bit more a little bit later on. So that's the title of the video. That's not my belief is to put my family members in the nursing home. Now I'm out. I'll come back and we'll talk some more. We'll talk on it some more if some other stuff come up, and I'll keep y'all up to date. All right, I'm out now. Peace. I love y'all as my